welcome to a week in my life. We're doing 3 days. 3 days of a week in my life because it's Monday, then we have Tuesday and Wednesday. And then it's Matt's weekend again. We're gonna be pretty busy. I mean, today is already 5:40-ish and it is almost sunset. Got bed sleeping on the floor. I'm gonna take him potty in a minute, but I wanted to talk to you guys and say, hey, I have filmed a little tidbits here and there today because I know I had to do stuff. So I watched Princess and the Frog, which is going to be our first episode of season 2 for I Know You. We're actually recording that in like an hour and a half-ish. I have to figure out exactly where I'm recording it. Not much has happened today other than watching a movie and writing out all my show notes. So HelloFresh said it attempted, not HelloFresh, UPS said it attempted a delivery at 5:20. Some bullshit. Nothing there. Every other time they've left it at the door and they said they attempted delivery unless they like tried to put it downstairs, but at least we have the HelloFresh meal tonight. But I'm so hungry right now. It's cold outside, but the sunset's kind of pretty. It's orange and blue. Can you please hurry up? Sir? 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 I've been trying to reach you about your extended warranty of being outside. It is long overdue. Okay, so I came in. I've set up a little podcasting station in the guest room. I'm at my desk. I have my tripod, a coat rack, and another tripod. So 2 tripods and a coat rack holding up these 2 curtains behind me. And then I have my podcast little soundboard, which I really need to update it. And then I have this piece of foam, which we use for camping. We haven't used this one, but... And then I have Matt's bow target, arrow target thing right there to try to block out some of the traffic noise. I'm hoping it'll be okay. It's gonna have to do. It's nice that I can just lift this up and leave. Literally gonna leave that all in there and come back to it in an hour when we have to record. I'm gonna get something to eat. I wanted some pasta, but I don't think the sauce is good because it's been in the fridge for like several months. I might have to resort to a Pop-Tart, which even though it's not the worst thing in the world, I really don't crave a Pop-Tart. Let's see what frozen meals we have. Here's this bulgogi beef fried rice with kimchi. I might do this. Looks pretty good. I love this pan. It's so nice. So I ended up adding a sweet soy glaze that I had left over from a HelloFresh box. I didn't mind the flavor, but I remembered I had that and I was like, ooh, I really like that. I also have soy sauce and some sriracha. So, they're really hot. Pretty good. Gonna throw a little more soy sauce and then top it with some sriracha. We'll be good to go. First episode of season 2, I Know You with Derek and Jamie, is done. We recorded it. I think it went really well. The time is fantastic. I really like doing the one movie an episode. The recording time was 1 hour and 22 minutes, which is amazing. 1 hour and 22 minutes is like a dream to deal with editing. I took the curtains down and saw this little girl. She just wanted to be near mom. It was a good first episode. Both of us really enjoyed it. You're gonna have to go listen to it. Every bit of the podcast worked really well. The discussion, the mini segments, the mini games. It was so much fun. We changed up a couple of different things. Oops, shoes. Great, like whole podcast. I really, really enjoyed it. Here's somebody. What are you doing out here, honey? I'm gonna cuddle him because I miss him and finish watching this Kara and Nate video that I started watching before we recorded. It stinks out here, Easton. Did you fart? Did you take a shit somewhere? Baby, did you take a fresh shit? Kind of fell off last night. Matt got home, we made dinner and went to sleep. As you can see, the Olympics is on behind me. I did just pull the band-aid off and get Peacock streaming service, you know, the one that The Office went to. We didn't get it because it was just The Office on there that we really wanted to watch, but right now the Olympics is on and Matt and I love the Olympics. So I did purchase Peacock. It's only $5 a month, so it's not terrible, but I did purchase it so that we can watch the Olympics, and we'll probably start watching The Office and just keep it, probably. It's only $5. It's like 2 o'clock, Matt left for work. I'm doing laundry. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but today my plan is to unpack everything, clean the house, so that on Thursday, Matt and I can run to Home Depot and get a shelf to put above the bar. We want the same thing that we have in the bathroom, except we're not gonna cut it, we're just gonna leave it the full 4 feet and put it on there so we can like decorate the top and put some like wine glass holders underneath of them. That's the plan at least. So I'll get some shit sorted out, but I will also be listening to the Olympics all day. Daytime Olympics just came on. It's 3 a.m. in Beijing, which means there's nothing new starting, but all the recaps from last night. We stayed up really late watching it. We were watching the men and women's quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals of the snowboarding parallel G slalom, which it sounded like they were saying schlong, the giant schlong, and that was making me laugh. We got our HelloFresh today. This week's meals are a smoked barramundi with brown butter. It's a fish one. We got a golden chicken schnitzel, super excited for that one. One pot spicy coconut curry stir fry, kind of excited about that one. A beery style pork tacos. And this is one that Matt desperately wanted. It's a home style chicken and biscuits pot pie. I think I'm gonna make the schnitzel tonight. The saga of recording has been a pain in the ass. I had my camera, right? When I started, and then I didn't have a tripod. Finally found a tripod in like the mess of the garage that all of our stuff was in. Used it. Within like 2 weeks, my camera broke, so I had to use my phone. Couldn't use a tripod anymore. We move in here, I find this piece for this little tripod. I mean, it can go on any tripod, but find the phone piece for a tripod. Great, can use it. Fucking leg breaks. It's like completely broken, like snapped off. This is what we used in Europe, so it's not too big of a surprise that it broke. It's just really fucking annoying. Let's show you some stuff that I got from my mom's. There's a huge pile right here. Start with what you can see. So my family's from England, and my grandma brought me this purse probably 2 decades ago, honestly. This little London purse. Said my grandma got her this cake slice. Very nice. We don't have a nice one. Very excited. It's very pretty. And then she bought these a couple of years ago and has never used them. There's 2 of them. Just little serving platters that I thought were super cute. I can put Matt's, when I buy him sushi, put it on here. When we have like people over, they can have like some little appetizers on here. I don't know, I think it's super, super cute. I found these 2 old books that were mine that like brought back so many memories. There's 101 Things You Need to Know, which I'm pretty sure I got both of these from like a scholastic book fair at school. And then the other one was like a core memory for me. Silly Stories to Tickle Your Funny Bone. I loved this as a child and I want this for my children. She gave me 3 candles, but one of them I have burning, a mahogany teakwood and a sandalwood citrus. She gave me a couple of Christmas things. I told her that I like collect Santas. And so I got this Santa, which is a really cute little glittery guy. You can put like a tea light in him. He'll be on my Santa table this year. And this little Santa. But she gave it to me in like my childhood stocking. Not childhood, like teenage years stocking. And she gave me this Christmas tree serving plate. So a couple of Christmas things. I think there's one more somewhere. These are super, super amazing that she still had these. So my grandma on my dad's side has been dead for years now. I think like 2008, 2009. But these are her recipes that she typed out on a typewriter for my mom and dad when they were married. My mom gave them to me. There's some clothes, like I have these exact pair of shoes that I was getting rid of because I wore them so much that they like are black on the inside, and I loved these shoes. She had this exact same pair that she never wore. And I was like, I will take those. Got a couple just like Old Navy t-shirts for Matt, and then I was wearing a blue one of these the other day, but it's a London sweatshirt that my little brother had, and he doesn't wear them anymore. So I took them because one of them, I can't remember which one, but one of them I brought back from London when I went to Europe. I only had a backpack when I was in Europe. So I was like, that shit's coming home with me. This bag right here is my bag. It's not from my mom's, but it's full of Wii games. Like Wii and Wii U, full of them, because I did get the Wii U. So I'm gonna be hooking that up later. And I can play. I'm pretty sure these are our games. Categories and Taboo. And I also got some more. This is not a jelly bean thing. This is Hangman. And I showed Matt and he was like, I remember that game. This was mine too, Trivial Pursuit Disney Edition. This was mine, Monopoly Disney Edition. And I took this book from my little brother that I bought him years ago when he was like really into drawing. I bought him a You Can Draw, so I took it so I can draw. There's this. There's millions of pictures of me that I won't show you, but seeing your pictures, I literally don't look any different than high school besides my eyebrows. My mom gave me this huge bag of cake decorating things. There's 2 cake decorating books in here. She used to make all of our cakes as children, which I'm pretty sure we already have most of these, but a bunch of frosting tips, creepy clowns. I can make Easter eggs, a bunch of chocolate molds in here. Yeah, there is a lot of stuff in here. So that's that box. Oh, one cool thing that I've already put like away, she gave us her Vitamix dry container. So we can make like flowers and rubs and like a whole bunch of stuff. This I bought my mom years ago for Christmas or birthday or something. It's a cake server and I loved it, but she said she doesn't use it. So I was like, give it to me so I don't have to use my plastic thing. Again, don't really know where that's gonna go. This was our bag. It's a cooler bag that she took years ago. Now to the cool box. Here's one more Christmas thing. Yeah, she said she got it when she was a little girl. It's just a little plate. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. That's cute. This box is a box of pictures. I will find a handful and show you some of them. They're all me, by the way. That's me and my grandfather and my presidential wave, apparently. I'm pretty sure I still sleep like this. No pants on. Classic Jamie. With something on my face, mud, I'm guessing. Here's a cute little Jamie. Look at me. 18 months old. I did get a really special one that I'm gonna frame. It's my grandparents on their wedding day, and I wore my grandma's wedding dress. So, but yeah, lots of pictures of me. It's this whole bin. Who else took recorder lessons in school? Like you had to in your music class. I saw this and I was like, oh shit. And I pulled it out and I can still play Jingle Bells. I'm gonna stop playing because Easton's sleeping. But yeah, I still have that. Okay, now getting into some more interesting stuff. This is like birth certificate, first passport, vaccination thing. My mom had a couple of jewelry things. This is a necklace that my dad got my mom. North Dakota or some sort of Dakota black gold, I don't know. There's this little pendant in the little basket. I have no idea whose it is or where it's from. Phoebe, stop it. And then this tiny little chain that she's had for years. Hey, this is a Bible that my great-grandmother gave to me on my christening day. I've never seen it before. It says a christening gift for Jamie from Nan. Jamie Elizabeth, in memory of your christening at Farnham Church on May 16th, 1993, with love from your great-grandmother Nan. Didn't know this existed. Also not religious, so. These are weird things that I got. I might frame them. Like this one is beautiful. I couldn't tell you who it's from. I think my mom said it was my great-grandmother's. Tiny little doilies. Some bigger doilies. There's 2 of them. Even bigger doilies. I'm guessing these were like placemats, which are very like, you can tell they've been starched because they're like super folded. And then there's this one. Then a bunch of these napkins. I think there's like 4 of these really pretty, like little dainty tea napkins. I don't know if I could ever bring myself to use them because they're just so old and special. Game Boy Color, I need to see if it works. I don't think we have any AA batteries. Show you less cool stuff. I'll show you my teeth. So I had braces. I don't know why they took a mold while I still had the bottom ones on, but these were my teeth after braces. This was like 06. My teeth before braces were slightly terrifying. Like I had that hang tooth. I don't know why she kept those all these years. These are really cool. It's a whole set of 6 of these fish knives and forks. Love stuff like this. I can't remember whose they were. If they were my grandparents or my great-grandparents. And then these were super special. I, again, don't know if they're my grandparents or great-grandparents, but a whole bunch of teaspoons, like silver teaspoons. They need to be polished, but how stinking cute. There's so many of them. I love them. This is something my mom used to collect years ago. She kept it in a Christmas tin. Collectible spoons. There's a whole thing in here that's not like in cases or anything. And then there's a couple that are like in cases. Oh, this one is Princess Diana and Prince Charles on the thing, a picture of them. And it's a spoon from when he was born. I don't know what to do with these yet. Like, I think they're really cool. They're probably not worth anything because they're just collectible spoons. And then we got some big pictures of Jamie. Look it! I'm exactly the same, right? I don't have bangs, but there's this one. Let's do the hair. sideways. Same. This is a picture that Matt saw at my grandma's, and he asked me if I was Asian. Like, no, you asshole, I'm Native American. I'm gonna frame all of these and have them up all around the house. And it's just gonna be an homage to me, a shrine to me, because Matt's mom has all of his. That's all the stuff that I brought home from my mom's. A lot of stuff. I am now going to, because I've been cleaning the whole, like I put everything where it needs to go. And so now that I've taken all of this out, I need to put it all where it needs to go. So I will see you guys in a little while once I'm doing anything interesting, but it's literally just cleaning now. So I completely forgot that I also brought home a baby blanket and then a bunch of my baby clothes. There's no babies, don't worry, but they're all mine and I kind of wanted to have them. Lots of organizing that has to be done. All right, gotta get to it, God. I just took Easton on a fun walk. We walked around the back tennis courts and he found a ball and ran around with it. It was super cute. But I walked past Matt's car and I was like, oh, I'll grab that. Another thing that I got at my mom's that she bought me is this tiny purse. Oh, look, it's like the size of my head. It's a tiny purse. And I love it. It's gonna be full of secrets. I love that we're like over the hump of the sun, like setting earlier and earlier. Now it's later and later. Like, I feel like 2 weeks ago, not even like a week ago, the sun was setting at 5:30 and now it's setting at 6. It is so nice. And in about a month and a half, it's gonna be daylight savings. And we're gonna have later and later, it's gonna be like 7, 8, 9, which is gonna be awesome because then Matt and I can walk downtown and then come home late, but it won't be dark outside. And we won't have to worry about danger. Danger! Oh, hey, I was looking for this. I dropped a pin. Ow! She bit me. She bit my foot. What the heck? So I'm finally decrystallizing my honey. This is Lahua honey from the Asheville Beach Warmer, my favorite spot in Asheville. This was actually at our wedding 2 years ago. Just decrystallizing it, which is just putting it in some warm water. You don't throw it in the microwave, that'll ruin your honey. I started to do this one too because I had to put some of that in my filling because I'm gonna make these cookies. I'm doing the filling tonight. I'm pretty excited about it. Right now it's just steeping. I boiled some water and it has honey, apricots, and tea in there. Also drinking a coffee tea out of my new cup. They're so fancy. Like, I feel super fancy with these. Chloe Kim's going now. So excited. Snowboarding is the coolest. Like, skiing is fun, but snowboarding, what do you? The top of your arm itch? I want to go snowboarding. Matt wants to go skiing, but I want to snowboard. Damn, she just jumped up like 12, almost 13 feet. So I'm gonna start cooking dinner in about 30, 45-ish minutes. But I'm so hungry that I made cheesy eggs. Couldn't tell you the last time I had scrambled eggs, the last time I wanted scrambled eggs, but I saw Shay Carl post about it. Weird, I know, but meh. Buddy. You're zoning out a little bit. So it's 11:26. Matt literally just texted me saying 15 minutes tops. I've prepped dinner. We're all ready to be cooked. I can't cook because I need oil that he is bringing home. I have the potatoes ready to go in. The broccoli goes in after the potatoes have been in for a couple of minutes. I have the chicken all pounded out. I got the sauce ready and I got the panko thing ready. I even have plates out. Like, it's all ready to go. I even did all the dishes again, from making the jam for my cookie filling and prepping dinner. I guess I could tackle putting up clothes, or at least start getting it ready. Like, this is a pile of clothes. I have a basket of clothes, and then I have all those clothes. I guess I can just sit here and get this done. Here's the dinner. Watching Olympics. Oh no! Shaun White fell on his first run of qualifying, so we're just like, no! Good morning on the last day of this vlog. It's like 2 o'clock and I need to put the Olympics on. I'm so tired. I woke up to Matt watching 21 Jump Street. He's never watched 21 Jump Street in his life. He made us breakfast and coffee. He's been at work for a while now. I woke up to an early period. Fun stuff in the life of Jamie. We were watching the Olympics on the USA, and it was all the stuff from last night that we missed, and now the daytime Olympics is again all the stuff from last night that we missed. So nothing new, but I just like listening to it. Oh, another fun thing. The thermometer stopped working, so the heat isn't working, so it's fucking cold. That's loads of fun. Kind of annoyed because I know I'm gonna want a lot of food later, and we don't have a lot of food. So I need food, but I don't want to go grocery shopping today. I put a maintenance request in for the thermometer, but no one's gotten back to me yet. It's Wednesday, and I put it in at like noon, and it's 2, and no one's gotten back to me. They just want me to freeze to death. I'm hungry right now, and I'm cold, so I might make a cup of tea and eat some Pop-Tarts. Not healthy at all. I'm tired too, so I need a cup of tea that has some caffeine. I don't have any more milk. I literally am like running on empty. We didn't go grocery shopping when we got back. We watched the Olympics at night, but our Roku in the bedroom does not have Peacock on it. Like, it's a really outdated Roku. So I have to put it on the computer and then hook the computer up to the TV. We watch it on there. Boring stuff happening today, but yesterday I did so much. Okay, I'm gonna make some tea, heat up some Pop-Tarts. If I'm hungry later, I'll just have leftover corn chowder. Oh, let's make today a good one again. Yay. After some Googling, found out chai tea does in fact have caffeine in it. So that is what I'm going to have. And to make myself feel fancy, I'm going to have it in one of my fancy cups. It makes me feel like I need to get rid of some other cups, but like all of these mugs have meaning to me. Maybe the Mickey and Minnie ones don't, but they're like classic. There's an M and a J one, the blue ones and I use these Disney villain ones I'm not a huge fan of. An Easton mug as a puppy and a doggy. All right, I got my super old $7 Walmart toaster. Gonna get some Pop-Tarts. Not healthy, but hey, I'm menstruating. It's my last thing of Pop-Tarts. That's probably a good thing. I don't need them. This is like a vibe. My kettle, my cup, some tea. And my friend just said she's making red velvet cake for Valentine's Day and she's gonna give me half of it. And I'm like, I'll trade you cookies for cake. I love having a friend that bakes. I have other friends that bake, they just don't live near me. This one lives right down the road and we can share bakes. The binging of TV shows has been the curse of me today. My goal is to just finish it. I have episode 6, 7, and 8 still. So 3 hours. And it's day 1 of period, so I'm allowing myself to just chill. Definitely forgot to end off the week in my life, so thanks so much for watching. Yesterday, I literally binged all of Bridgerton and did nothing. So not super productive, not great, but it was a day 1 of period, so sucked. Day 2 of period is sucking too, but you'll see more of that on the weekend of my life. So thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe. I'm kind of losing momentum for these vlogs if you couldn't tell, and I feel really bad that I'm not even 6 months in and I'm losing momentum. I'm gonna try spice it up. I don't know how, but I'll try. So I'll see you guys in the next video.